Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. In this video, we will be going over a new Gurbani app called Kirtan Pothi. This app has a number of great features for Kirtanis and anyone who is interested in Gurbani. So let's get right into it. Other than watching this video, you can also click the help button in the start page of this app to get information on how to use it, which will show you how to search a shabad and how to create a pothi or add a shabad to the pothi. So if you would like to view those instructions, they are available in the app on the big help button. Let's start off by seeing how to search a shabad. This app supports multiple search methods. We are going to start off with first letter search. So if I want to search a shabad like Gur pura meri rakh lai, I only have to use the first letter of each word. Gur, Gagga, Pura, Papa, Meri, Mama, Rara, Lalla. So as you can see, while I'm typing the letters in, the search results start showing up, and you don't even have to press the word search. They start searching as you're typing, and this shabad is right here, Gurpura Meri Rakh Lai. If I press that shabad, the shabad will open up. But before we do that, let's look at some other searching ways. The other way is main letter search, which means typing all of the letters, but you don't need to put in the laga matra. So if I want to do Gurpura, I can just do Gaga, Rara for Gur, Papa, Rara for Pura, space, and then Mama Rara for Meri. And you can see Gurpura Meri shabads have started appearing here. So if you don't have the exact spelling or the letters, this is an easier way to search than typing every single letter and matra. Another way to search is using Ang search. The Ang search lets you go to any Ang number of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, so I can put 415, press OK, and it took me straight to that Ang. So those are the three ways mainly to search a shabad. You can also do exact search, which is a little bit more difficult. The great part about this app is that you can create your own Kirtan Pothis. So if I press the menu button in the top left corner, I can see all the various menu options, and I'm going to press Kirtan Pothi. Over here, I'm going to create a new pothi by pressing this green plus icon in the top corner. And I'm going to name this pothi Kirpa, like this. Okay, so now I have a new pothi called Kirpa, and I'll create another pothi called Naam, like this. I can also use Gurmukhi if I want to save it like this. So now what I can do is when I go to the main page and search for a shabad, like Kar Kirpa Kirpal Ape Baksh Le. So that shabad has appeared. I'm going to open that shabad up. So now I can view this shabad, and by pressing this little add to pothi button on the bottom with the plus, it gives me the default line of the shabad and which pothi I want to add it to. So I can select out of all my pothis I have here. In this case, I select Kirpa and I press save. So this shabad has now been added to my pothi, and you get a little message at the bottom. Let's add one more. We're going to say Japo Ta Eko Nama. If I open that shabad up and I press the add to pothi button again, it lets me choose which line I want to have this shabad show up under. So I'm going to keep that one. And the pothi I'm going to select here is Naam. Save. Another thing I can do is create a new pothi while I'm adding a shabad. So if a pothi doesn't exist before, I can say, I like this shabad and I want to have another pothi called Eko Naam. So I can say create new pothi, and I can give it a name, Eko Naam, like this. And I have just created a new pothi and the shabad has been added to it. So if I go back to my menu and look at Kirtan Pothi, you see that the Eko Naam pothi now exists, and it has one shabad added to it. So if I open that pothi up, there's my Japota Eko Nama. So the advantage of having the shabads in pothis is they're organized and they're grouped. You can group them by anything you would like or any parkaran. So let's add one or two more shabads to our pothi to see the value of it. So I'm also going to add Karo Kirpa Gopal Gobinde Apna Naam Japavo. So if I press this at the bottom and I select my pothi again, Kirpa, I've saved it. So this has been added to my pothi. Let's go back to Kirtan Pothi, and Kirpa has two shabads in it. So when I go to do Kirtan and I select this Pothi, I will see all my shabads over here, and I can press the arrows left and right on the bottom to switch to the next and previous shabad. So my first shabad is Kar Kirpa Kirpal Ape Bakshla, and I press the right arrow key, and now it takes me to Karo Kirpa Gopal Govinde Apna Naam Japavo. In this way, I don't have to take screenshots or keep going back and forth in my history or searching shabads. I can have them all set and ready to go. This bar on the bottom also allows me to make this full screen. So if I press that, it will hide the top bars and give me more space to view the shabad properly. Let us go back to our Pothi. Over here, there's an edit button at the top, which allows you to reorder the shabads in the Pothi. So I can say this Kar Kirpa Kirpal, I actually want to move it down, and there's plus up and down arrow buttons to move it up or down to change the order of the shabad. I can also select one and remove that if I would like. So I don't want this shabad in this Pothi anymore. I can actually delete this shabad from the Pothi and take that one out. If I go back, I can long press on a Pothi, so I press it and I hold it to either delete the whole Pothi and remove it, or I can change the name. So now I want to actually turn this into the Punjabi writing like this and press save. So this is now in Gurmukhi. So I can rename the Pothi or I can delete it. I can also export the Pothis and save them, or import Pothis or back them up. This allows me to keep all my shabads and my favorites saved when I switch to a different device or change my phone. Another great feature of this app is the Sundargutka. The Sundargutka has all of the banis that are typically available in the Sundargutka. However, it allows you to edit the list to toggle one bani on or off, so you can show the baniya that are most relevant to you, and then you can quickly find what you need. So let's say I like to have my 7 baniya Sukhmani Sahib, and I would like to see Asa Ki War. So I can set that up so that it shows me just the baniya that I need at that time, and I can quickly find whatever I would like. Now, this app is very useful for Kirtaniya because of its unique Asa Ki War features. When you go to Asa Ki War in this app, you have a bookmark button which allows you to go to any chakka you would like, jumping straight to it. But it also has the feature to toggle between Asa Ki War chakka, chant salok, and a shabad of your choice. So if I press this little harmonium icon in the top right, it allows me to pick a shabad from my Pothi. So I'm going to pick my shabad from Kirpa Pothi and open this shabad. So now at the bottom you see I can switch between Asa Ki War and then back to the Pothi shabad. And this is a very handy feature for Kirtaniya during Asa Ki War. Now, in addition to the Sundargutka, this app allows you to search shabads through a writer list. So if I want to see Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji's Bani, I can press this and go straight to all of their shabads. I can also filter my searching through Rag list. Just like Guru Granth Sahib Ji table of contents, I can go straight to Rag Bilawal and see all the shabads in that Rag. Finally, this app has a history feature which shows you the shabads you previously searched, looked for, and when you found those shabads. So we can go into this shabad and keep it just from my history. Now, this app has many unique settings and features which I would like to show you. By pressing this little settings button in the bottom bar center, you can change a number of settings, such as which translations you would like to have enabled: English translation, Punjabi translation, transliteration. This app also has different themes, so you can switch between light, dark, or something in between, like this gray theme. You can show the Vishrams, and you can also have the app in Ladivar mode. A unique feature this app has, which I have not seen anywhere else, is a handwritten font. So if I turn on the handwritten font right here, you will see that it gives me a different look. Har 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 Gun Gavo in a handwritten font, which is very nice to look at, and a unique presentation of Gurbani in a mobile app. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and guide to Kirtan Pothi. This is a wonderful effort by the developer who is very responsive, and you can even send them any suggestions and messages, and they always try to add features as a Sangat requests. If you like this app, please share it with your friends and family and spread the word so more people can connect to Gurbani and Kirtan. Thank you. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.